Good morning everyone, it is Saturday morning and I thought I would just vlog today. Me and Rich are kind of having like a date day and evening. We have no plans to see anyone but each other, which is quite unusual for us, especially on a weekend. Who knows if it will stay like that, but we basically have tea at Sketch planned at like 4 o'clock. So we thought we'd do some food shopping this morning and then head into town for a bit of mooching before tea. And then we've booked to go to the cinema tonight because we had no plans. A lot of our friends are busy and we just thought we don't really get to go to the cinema that often, so we booked that. The tumble dryer is on and my stomach's rumbling, just in case you can hear any crazy noises in the background. I'm actually vlogging on a new camera today because Canon very kindly lent me the new G7X Mark II, I think it is. I'm trying to look. I'm pretty sure it's the G7X Mark II. So let me know what you guys think of the quality. I'm just kind of trying it out to try and decide if I want to buy it myself, see the difference of quality, and I'll talk you guys through the difference because I know you are interested in techie stuff. This isn't sponsored at all. They just know that I love cameras, so they said I can borrow it and have a go. So this is the original G7X. It's definitely a little bit heavier than the new update. Pretty much looks the same. The screen on the back flips up. So the screen flips up like this, so you can see yourself. This is pretty much one of the first like vlogging cameras, or like selfie cameras, I think it was actually intended for. There are some other brands that have ones that screens flip up as well. The Olympus pen, the screen flips down, which doesn't make any sense to me because if you want to rest the camera on the table and film stuff, you can't without seeing what you're filming. So that's why I've never invested in the Olympus pen. As much as I would like to for photos, I like cameras I can film on as well. So this is the original one, and I'm going to swap the memory card over to show you this new one here. So now I'm filming on the old G7X. Oh, it definitely takes a lot longer to focus, but I've heard this is a problem. See, now it's in focus. I've heard that's a problem that just comes with the camera's age, but I haven't had it for that long, so it shouldn't really happen. I'm hoping the focus is better on the new one. I can't quite tell you yet about that. So the first thing I noticed is that there's a rubbery grip on the front here, which is great because it means you're less likely to drop the camera. You can really kind of grip onto that front bit. I can't show you because it's the wrong hand, but you know, you'd put your hand like that. The second thing I noticed straight away was the screen. So it flips up like the old camera does, but then it also comes out as well like this. So the reason why that is good is if you are filming a clip, say below you, you can see what you're filming, because beforehand, sorry, this is so like cack-handed. Beforehand, when the screen was like this and you were doing that, you can't really see what you're filming. So that's handy to have. I definitely like that, but it makes it harder to flip the screen up and down. Like before, when I flipped it down, it kind of came out, and it's a bit more messy, but it's worth having. And I think the camera's a little bit lighter, not a lot. It's still quite a heavy camera to throw in your handbag. Not gonna lie, not the lightest of cameras. There's some new settings that I kind of saw. I haven't really had a proper play around yet. When I went to recording mode, there's something that says time-lapse movie, which is quite cool. I definitely think they're starting to cater to vlogs, which is quite funny. So I'll give that a go and see how it is. I actually normally do my time-lapse on my phone, but if I can do it on here, then that would be great. So yeah, I haven't really had a play around yet, but I'm hoping what I would like from the new one is that the focus is better. I really like the screen update. There is a Wi-Fi on this camera as well. I need to figure out how to work it. I know you press this button on the side and you link it with your phone. So I might see how good it is at taking photos and see if I can use those on Instagram. And that's about that. I'm going to swap cameras back. I've just left my hair straight today and I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. It looks a bit... Well, I have had it re-coloured. It kind of doesn't look that much different. If anything, it looks a little bit darker. I think that Jason, my colourist, thought it was getting a bit too light, but it will lighten in the sun. I'm going away twice, so it will lighten in the sun. I just love how subtle it is. I didn't want like a drastic, you know, it's really subtle. I also had it cut a little bit. We kept it... I feel like I might need to cut that a bit. I kept it a little bit longer at the front because I want to keep the length, but just tidied up the back a bit. I need to get some food. I am so hungry. I'm thinking about filming a what I eat in a day video, but changing it up a bit. So I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. This is today's outfit. I'm wearing my Kate Spade little white jacket, Kate Spade white t-shirt, Celine bag. I think I called this a Dior bag in my Snapchat. I get confused. Topshop Jamie jeans. And my Nike trainers. Probably shouldn't wear trainers to Sketch, but we're going to be doing lots of walking. I want to be comfortable, so I'm sure they won't mind. We're gonna head into town now and do some like little mooching around. I need to get a handle for my new cupboard in my office. I'm gonna try to get the same one that we have in our lounge. And I want to go to We Built This City, which is a place on Carnaby Street that does some really cool prints, because I want to find a print for this wall. I don't know if I want one print yet, or like 2 or 3, or a whole collection. I'm gonna go see what they have and see if I get inspired. And yeah, I need a handle for this cupboard. I also put this print here in the hallway for now, see how we feel about it. But I quite like that, I think it looks nice.
Please stand clear of the closing doors.
We've just got into town and neither of us are that hungry yet, although we want to have an early lunch so that we can then have tea later. But we're going to pop to Anthropologie to see if we can find a handle for the cupboard first. I love this shop. Let's go in and spend loads of money. They don't have the handle that we already have, which is so annoying. I just assumed they would. And all the others kind of stick out too much. We need a flat one. I think I'm going to buy this book. It looks really good for learning how to do modern calligraphy. And I'd quite like to learn so I could do our wedding envelopes. The only problem is you have to actually buy like ink and a calligraphy pen. I'm going to get it for now and then decide. Oh, it's really cool. You can like learn how to do all the letters. No, I think that's just a normal pen. Ooh, copper scissors. Okay, I need to get out of here. It's dangerous. Look how amazing this flower crown is. Kind of love it, but I'll never wear it. I think I'm gonna get these earrings though. Can you kind of see? There you go. We're gonna walk through Kingly Court and go to Carnaby Street to We Are The City. I hope they have some good prints at the moment. I hope they're open actually, because I think they moved locations temporarily. I love how they decorate the outside of their store. It's so cool. Let's go and see what they got. Okay, I kind of love this John Lennon print, but it's £150, not in the frame. Look how amazing this store is, by the way. I love this one too. We're all London lovers. Had strawberry, it was really yummy. I didn't have much because I want to have room for tea. I just had some sashimi and a bun. And I'm going to pop into Muji because I want to find a way to store my earrings better, and I feel like they'll probably have something. I'm going to get these 3 drawers to use for jewellery. I'd never really thought about it before, and they've got these dividers so I can lay earrings, rings and necklaces in each drawer. I think that's the plan. We're going to go get coffee. Where are we going?
Department of Coffee and Social Affairs.
Apparently Rich said it's the best coffee in here. Department of Coffee and Social Affairs. Let's go. Can I get a single shot latte, please? Takeaway.
Soy flat white.
It might be good coffee, but we waited about 15 minutes for it and it was empty in there, so that was a little bit ridiculous. We're gonna head to John Lewis because Rich is looking for a nice light kind of linen jacket to wear for a couple of summer weddings we have, and I know that Jim Chapman does like an edit for John Lewis, and Rich really likes Jim's style, so we're gonna go have a look and see if there's any jackets for him in there. Oxford Street is revoltingly busy. I don't really know why we're doing this, but we've got time before tea. Look, here's Jim's edit. We found a nice jacket in John Lewis, but it was £175 and he's only going to wear it twice really. So we've just come into Next and he found a really nice one actually, and it's £75, linen. I actually think you could wear that in London as well. I think it's really nice.
Actually, it's not that bad.
We've just found the Body Studio in Selfridges, which is like full of workout gear. They've got Varley, Under Armour. Oh my god, this is so exciting. We've got an hour till our tea and they can't make it earlier, so we've just come to Grosvenor Square and we're gonna just sit on a bench and relax for a bit. The weather's, it's really like warm and muggy but not really sunny, but I don't mind that. But we're getting a bit hot walking around town. It's very busy, so we're gonna just have a little sit down. This little area behind me is where me and Anna once did a picnic meetup. Leave a comment down below if you came to that meetup. It was a good like 2 or 3 years ago. And we didn't know if anyone would come, and we turned up and Anna thought it was like a religious meeting. Everyone was sitting on the floor, but they were all here for us and it was so fun. People bought food. Yeah, that was really nice. I love that day. I'm wearing MAC Syrup lipstick today, but it looks much pinker than it usually does. I got a new one. I don't know if they've changed the formula, because it used to be quite like lilac purpley on me. Now it definitely looks pink, but I still like it. Definitely my favourite MAC lipstick. We are now walking to Sketch. It was really nice to just sit in the park actually and do a bit of reading, although I feel a bit overwhelmed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to learn how to do calligraphy, but I'll probably spend a fortune buying the kit and then fail, but I'll try. We're going to walk up to Sketch. I'm really excited for a scone and a cup of tea. Here's Sketch. We're in Sketch and we're in the pink room, which I call the marshmallow room because you literally feel like you're sitting in a marshmallow. There's like crazy pictures all over the walls. We just went to the toilet and the toilets are mad here. They're like white pods and it's just full of girls hanging out taking selfies. It's literally so weird in there. I think we've got the champagne afternoon tea booked, so it's a gift and I'm very excited about it. Turns out that the Charlotte Tilbury mascara isn't that good when you suffer from hay fever. I just rubbed my eye and now I look like I have a black eye. Tea was really yummy. The waitress was so nice, and then at the end we were saying how full we are and she was like, oh, at least she doesn't have to make dinner, like pointed to me, and then looked at Rich and was like, oh, does she have to make dinner? I'm like, don't you love a bit of everyday sexism? Why can't he be the one making dinner? We are back home and we're going to quickly pop straight to the supermarket so I can get all the things I need for tomorrow because we are going on a little picnic and I want to make a salad and I haven't got any of the stuff I need. We're doing pretty well with our shop so far. We've got everything on our list and we bought bags because we're so good for the environment. We just got back to the flat and it's actually a mess, so I need to tidy up. But I tried to test out the time-lapse thing in the supermarket and it just looked like it was taking photos really slowly, so I ended up just filming it and then fast forwarding it in the edit. But I just watched it back and I think that actually it might have worked. So the time-lapse you just saw with all the food going in the supermarket, that was done by filming at normal speed and speeding up afterwards. And now the time-lapse I'm going to do now will be the camera time-lapse. So let's see how they differ. Okay, from just watching it back, I think you are able to speed it up much faster by doing it on the camera, because I find that when you speed it up really fast post-edit, it kind of glitches, so I can't do it too fast. I normally do it like times 4, times 8, but this one goes super fast. So this, using it on the camera would be great for like when you're filming the streets and there's cars and stuff and things that you want to go really fast. So yeah, I'm kind of telling myself this. I'm not sure why I'm telling you guys this, but that was handy for me to try. This is what I bought from Muji. 3 drawers and then 3 of these. And it's not ideal, but for some reason they had like nothing in stock. They said they're getting everything in the end of the month. But I thought this is actually quite good because I could lay necklaces down individually so they don't get tangled. I could put earrings here, rings. It's better than what I've got now for sure. I just put in one of the earrings I got from Anthropology. That looks quite cool actually. I still can't get this earring out though, which is the one I got it pierced with. I just managed to get the one out there, but they're done up so tight and they're like balls you have to twist. So that's really annoying. I can't get that one out, but when I eventually do, I'll change it. Look how sweet these earrings are. They're from a brand called Biolona, and you kind of put the ball in and you don't see this drop bit, so all you see is that bit come out the bottom of your earlobe. Those are very pretty. Okay, this is what I've done so far. So in this top drawer, I've got some rings at the back, and then the rings at the next row, and then, oh, it's my shadow, it's so annoying. These are all earrings, and then I've got some necklaces and some more necklaces. This is Anna Ciccone Jolie's new range. It's really nice. She sent me a Sagittarius necklace, which is very kind of her. So that looks good. I just need to like tidy up all the rest of this. These are really good. These are from Muji if you want for rings. I just found mine was stacking up, so those are good for rings. Now I can hang my bracelet on there. I need to tidy up all of this. Right, we're gonna walk to the cinema. Rich, what are we seeing?
Me to you.
Me Before You, I think it's called. It looks really good, so I'm excited for that. I'm not gonna vlog, but I will see you guys when I'm back. So see you then. We're back! Was that like magic? Probably not, because my hair's changed. The film was so good. It was so sad, but like lovely, really funny. More funny than it was sad, I think. Emilia Clarke is the most beautiful human in the world, I've decided. I think she's actually the most beautiful human in the world. I just said that. But she is. Oh, she's so nice. I feel like she just played herself. I can imagine her being like that in real life. really nice. It was like pretty much an all UK cast, which makes me feel proud, and I just thought it was really good. I definitely recommend seeing that film. Oh, I'm a bit tired from that walk though. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the vlog now. I'm gonna make Rich make me a cup of tea. And then go to bed. And then tomorrow's meant to be really sunny. I'm having a picnic in Regent's Park. And tomorrow morning I'm uploading a 20-minute Q&A video. So if you haven't seen that yet, click on the I button, that side or that side, and you can go and watch it when you have 20 minutes spare. I answered lots of your questions, so thanks for tweeting me and Snapchatting me and Instagramming me those questions. See you guys in my next video. Bye!